So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Before I talk about that, though, Ben, I wanted to just chat real quick on lean, and this has something to do not entirely with the product, but this came up yesterday, last night, so it's very timely. A lot of amazing ingredients in our lean. We call it a body composition improvement formula, not a weight loss formula. Like we encourage you guys to look at through a different lens. Like, don't focus so much on body weight. Let's focus on body composition. Let's improve our lean muscle mass. Let's help to get rid of some of the, they call it VAT, visceral adipose tissue. That just means it's fat around our organs. You know, that apple shape? You guys can do this easily. And there's a lot of things in lean that are very powerful ingredients that can help you get there. But before I talk about those, I want to bring up something in this world of misinformation, disinformation, because it came up last night with a friend that was texting me about an ingredient in lean. So if you look at our website, which does a really great job of explaining the ingredients and stuff, and we do product comparisons. And if you go down and you see the comparison for lean, you'll see calo curve. You'll see there it's $70. Ours is $20. When you look at the supplement facts on their label, you'll see New Zealand hops extract. They call it amorosate. The word amorosate means literally nothing. I'm just telling you that it doesn't have any brand. It's not a patented ingredient. It's like nothing. It doesn't exist. So they created this trade name out of nothing. They call it an extract, but then they don't tell you the ratio of the extract. They show that there's 250 milligrams of input in the capsules. I think it's in 2 capsules. But that doesn't really tell you the whole story, because when you look at our label, you'll see that we put 50 milligrams in, but we call it a 10-to-1 extract. So that 50 milligrams is the equivalent of 500 milligrams of whole flower or whole herb. So this is the email that they send back to her. So Ben, you will love this, because this is what you like to do too. It's just like, so I'd say, hey, email the company and see what they can tell you the ratio of the extract. Is it a 10-to-1? Is it a 5-to-1, 4-to-1, 2, whatever? They just come back with this macro, Ben, this terrible macro that says how great the hop flower extract is and where it was developed. Then they go in to talk about how well it works, you know, because of its high level of alpha acids, and it works on the GLP-1 receptor. And we love GLP-1 receptors. We talk about it all the time, and it's obviously going through a thing right now with all the prescription drugs. And so that answer just was lack of transparency. I don't know if it was misinformation, disinformation. I don't know if it was just error of omission. I don't know what it is, but it's certainly not transparent. And that's my concern with the supplement industry. So misinformation is something where somebody just misinterprets something. Usually it's by accident, and then they share it. It's not like meant to be harmful. Disinformation can be harmful. Make something up, it's a lie, they try to move it, they usually try to monetize it. So what do you do? Like, how do you validate this thing? How do you know these things? Well, number one is like, take a step back. Let's go look somewhere else for the information, right? Like, let's do a little research on our own, kind of Google it on our own, look at something, see if it validates. And then the secondary thing is to find a healthcare professional, specifically talking about health information. Try to align yourself with a health professional that is doing the research. And I was on a Zoom, I think it was by myself. Lisa, I missed you so much on that last Zoom. It's so funny how hard it is to run a Zoom for 30 straight minutes by yourself. But one of the comments that was coming in was kind of hitting hard on, like, well, who are you to say this? You're not a doctor. And I'm like, well, actually, that's not accurate. You know, I am. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. And in my pharmaceutical school, we spent literally tons of time dissecting studies. That's what we did. It was so heavy in how to interpret a clinical trial. And those are the types of things I look for. So I really, coming at LiveGood, I was like, we have to be fully transparent. Like, there's no way not to be. I would never put my name on it. I wouldn't even come close to something that didn't have this full transparency. So anyway, I wanted to bring that up, but I do want to emphasize the incredible power of this product, lean, with all the ingredients. You have glucomannan that can absorb 100 times its weight in water, pre-fibers. You have digestive enzymes. You have the berberine, nature's Ozempic. You have the New Zealand hops extract that we just talked about in the 10-to-1 ratio. A lot of very cool things going on there. I think the testimonials have been great on that product too. I'd have to ask Lisa to share some of those with us. Second thing I wanted to bring up that I'm drinking right now is our Super Reds. I've been loving this new and improved formula, 65% more beetroot. We have the new ingredient supplement facts. Go check it out for yourself on the website. It's National Heart Health Awareness Month. We've got to do something about our ticker. We have to care more for our health, and specifically heart health. So that's an area of cool. And oh, here's one thing too, misinformation. Q&A section right now. Somebody says, There is, heard the news that phthalates were detected in a well-known essential oil product from the US. I would love LiveGood's product to be tested as well. I appreciate your cooperation. Well, guess what? They have been tested. They have been tested by the leading lab in the world with the highest sensitivity. And we failed a couple. We didn't get our products to market right away because we failed. We caught adulterated products. We caught contaminants. And that's the problem. You're right. I would say that one particular product line, Ben, is probably more prone to disinformation, is to fraud, is essential oils. Like when you're in the checkout line and you get a vial and you can buy it for $2, I mean, you're probably not getting the oil. And that's a big concern too. So, all right, let's go into some things that are cooking. What do we got going on? Ben mentioned fiber. That's near term. But prior to that is going to be the Whip Tallow Balm, the skin product that we talked about. I love tallow. It's trending. But it's been awesome for like ever, for a very long time, but it is trending right now, which is kind of cool. Right behind that, we are going to do the fiber supplement, which is great because everybody needs more fiber. There was only a slight delay. It's not a lot of delay. We're still looking at 4 to 6 weeks from now, but it's we increased the amount per serving. We did a few tweaks, minor tweaks right in the end there. We had to go to reblending. So that's cool. Right behind that, we have liver. Actually, you know what, Ben? I think liver support's probably going to drop before the fiber. And liver support's going to be a big one. Talk about another foundational supplement that people really do need, just because the liver does so much, you know, and all the time it's big. So it's going to be a great supplement. Do you want to talk about something that's trending cool too, Ben? I'd like to do. I don't know if you approved it or know about this. I'd like to do a toothpaste, you know, with the fluoride-free movement. Hydroxyapatite's a great ingredient that I've been talking about, wanting to put in there. It's awesome. It's what our teeth are made of. Our bone is made out of. So it would be it's a great thing. I'd like to rock that out. We talked about bone supports it's actually now further along. So we're moving on bone, which is great. Here, let me pull my list. I've got cleaners, the household cleaner. That is a little bit delayed now just because it's horrible. We didn't like it. It's the 7th version and we're nowhere closer to getting it done. It's just been a real.
I thought it smelled good.
What's that?
I liked it. My wife didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, your wife didn't like it very much.
I know.
That's usually important. Yeah, and then we've got Ben, help me out. What else? Oh, we wanted to talk about the creamer. You know how we talked about the coffee? Did we talk about the coffee creamer?
That's hot. There's another one that you forgot too. But talk about the creamer.
Yeah, that's hot. I've had this on the drawing board forever. There's so many cool things you can do in coffee creamer. And you know what the problem is, Ben? Even if you got like a nice black organic coffee, most people just load it with junk. It's really kind of crazy what they do. And then actually, to Lisa's point, talking about like the burden of toxin every day, imagine how much you don't check out at Starbucks for less than $5. Like you're probably going to save $4, $5, $6 every day that you would buy a coffee if you just did LiveGood coffee, for instance. So yeah, we're going to do the coffee creamer. It's going to be super healthy. It's going to be packed with adaptogens. You're going to see some really cool stuff in the creamer that we've got coming for you. Black seed oil is almost done. That's up real soon. That one actually should be done here in a few weeks. Let me see. I don't know where my list is, Ben, so I'm just going off memory.
Pet, dog, vitamin.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. How about an organic certified pet multivitamin that has amazing ingredients, fermented vitamins, probiotics? I mean, come on. And the dogs loved it. Ben's dogs loved it too. So I've got that rocking. And then we have an awesome chew. We're going to do a soft and chewy behind that too for some of the joint and mobility issues we see in pets. And I'm still working on a kibble concept. So there's a lot of things coming down the pipeline for pet. That's going to be huge. But man, organic certified vitamin for dogs, nobody's doing that. No one's doing it well. Put it that way.